So the question for me isn't whether reform happens, it's whether we have been given enough evidence to say that a single regional unitary authority, a super city, is the right form of reform for Porirua. I've never been pro amalgamation. I've never been against amalgamation. I've always been team, show me the evidence. My concern is simply that for a decision of this size that will affect generations, I don't believe that the evidence before us is strong enough yet. The modelling is high level. We know it's based on assumptions. It isn't a deep business case, and it isn't even specific for Porirua. So much of the work has focused on meeting the government's Head Start criteria, but that is different from demonstrating that this is the best governance model for Porirua. Many people support amalgamation because they hope that the economies of scale will reduce pressures on their rates. And the projected efficiencies from this report, they're relatively modest. They're spread over 25 years. They're based on assumptions. The report itself says that those financial projections are not only based on assumptions about future events and management actions that may or may not occur. And we know that a lot can change over 25 years. And we know that transition costs are likely to be a lot higher than what was estimated. We've heard the other benefits, though. It wasn't just about the rates. It was about financial resilience, stronger balance sheets, and a stronger regional voice. Those are worthwhile goals, but I don't believe that we've demonstrated that they necessarily require amalgamation. Our balance sheet has changed significantly since the water reform. All councils insure against major events for their resilience, and we already work together across the region. Regional deals don't necessarily require amalgamation. Our own community engagement told us that people value affordability, local voice, and good infrastructure. Those are outcomes that we should be delivering regardless of the governance structure. And Head Start was designed for regions that are ready to move forward with a proposal. Looking across the original 9 councils involved in this process, 5 have not supported the proposed single regional unitary authority model. That doesn't mean that they're opposed to reform or participating in the Head Start, but it does mean that they haven't been persuaded that this particular pathway is right for their communities and for many of the reasons that I've outlined today. So while I will be supporting the Head Start process based on the referendum amendment, I can't support this particular pathway, a single regional unitary authority or a super city, because I honestly can't say that we have been given enough evidence to demonstrate that it is the right model for Porirua.